Hi, everybody. Good evening from Toma, Wisconsin. Good evening. So we are going to talk about tique stock tonight. We're going to look at some of the items in the catalog. We're going to go over absentee bidding if you'd like to do that. If we get enough people in here, we'll see how that goes. I think we're all set here. Hello. Hi, Lena. Hi, Pauline. So we'll see if we get a few more people in here. Things are a little different as we discussed earlier this morning with the feed now. So you have to click on the event and it'll bring you right into the group. And what I am going to do right now is share the live link too. So give me just a second here. At least with the deals page. So let me go ahead and do that. Paste. Oops. Hang on just a second here. Hope everybody's having a fine evening. Okay. And I'm just going to do that to a couple of the groups until we get used to it. Well, that's not the live link. Hey, hey, hey. Hi, Pete. Good evening. At least with the deals page. Here we go. So let me go ahead and do. All right. I still can't seem to get this right here. So give me just a second here. So we're going to go over some of the absentee bidding. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm here to help tonight. And we'll see if we get anybody from Facebook. Oh, we got a few people from Facebook. Okay, great, 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 great. Okay. This morning I could actually do the video. I can't seem to get the video up today, but that's all right. I think you guys got the hang of it already. Good evening, good evening. Okay, 22 peeps. We are going to talk about tique stock. So I've already set up the sale for tomorrow morning. I haven't advertised it yet, but look at this. We got some more Jim Shore tomorrow. We got some little enamel jewelry boxes, some figurines. I'm setting up for tomorrow right now. Okay, there's 23 people in the house. And we are getting very close, aren't we? To tique stock. It's just coming around the corner, May 10th, 11th, and 12th. And we're going to go over some auction pictures today. Does anybody have any questions first? I want to tell you about the absentee bidding process if you're here tonight. So what happens with that, and we are taking absentee bids now, you can go to Auction Zip, look up Rosie's Auction House, or there is an album on the deals page, which I will post pretty frequently. So you can go on and look at the pictures and write the numbers down, send me a screenshot, and you can absentee bid. When you do that, you'll get a bidder's number and you'll be represented in the sale. So like say item number 5, we have an absentee bid and there's like 3 people that bid $35 on it. What we do is take the bid that came in first, and I usually keep a couple bids from the item. When the sale starts, the 2 top bids I keep from the item. When the actual live sale starts, we take bids from the crowd until it meets the absentee bid, or when the bids are exhausted in the crowd, more or less. When the bids are exhausted in the crowd, we'll look at our absentee bids and we'll take the absentee bids. So that's how it is. We work with the crowd first. If the absentee bid is tied with the house bid will always get it. So I hope that made sense. Okay. Hey, Timmy. Timmy's in the house. Looking forward to seeing you at Tique Stack. Yes. Does anybody have any questions? You know, sometimes people who are new to setting up don't know exactly what to bring. So if you have any questions at all, let me know. Or if you have any questions in general, it doesn't really need to be about tique stock. We're just here to chit chat tonight. And let's look at some of the catalog. I'm going to bring it up. Okay. All right. So, oops. Alrighty. So this is exactly the setup it's going to look like for auction day. I will be, except the camera's going to be sideways. I'll be calling the sale live to our audience. You at home will see the screen you are seeing now. And I only have one picture. Yep, I only have on the slideshow, there's only one picture of the item. So if you want to see more detailed pictures, you know, they will be on Auction Zip and the album that's on the deals. Okay, here we have a question. Should vendors or those selling put in pre-bids for auction items? I wouldn't. If you're going to be there, I wouldn't. Nope. And Barb is saying, so we just email you the number and our maximum bid. It's that easy. It's that easy, Barb. And, you know, you'll be able to see the item. You'll be able to see it go up. Just remember, if you're bidding at home, the house is always first. So, Barb, if you bid, again, let me try to explain it better. If you bid $40 on an item, we aren't going to start the item at $40. We're going to start it with the house. The house will probably bid it up, bid it up. When the house is exhausted, we'll see if we have any absentee bids and we'll pull them out and sell it. So that's how we work. It's much better to be on site, I can tell you that. Okay, so this is our first item, and we're just going to talk about it. If you have any questions on the items, I can try to answer them. I don't have the item right here with me. And this is a smaller size picture, but I put this in the auction because of the color and the hand painting. I thought it was beautiful. This one's from the 1800s, and we are starting our sale with this. I don't know what color they call this. I think they call it Rubina or something, but it's absolutely gorgeous. So I thought that would be a nice one to start with. And then our second slide, okay, I got to remember to do the slides down here. Our second slide, we have a little bear, and he is a patriotic bear. Isn't he absolutely adorable? This little bear was from the Stars and Stripes series, I believe, and I think he's from like 201. So he's so cute. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. We'll probably go through 50 or 100 tonight. And of course, we've got the classic grapes. These are from the 1970s. Feel free to ask me any questions if you have any questions at all. I'm right here to answer them. Timmy, your tables are all here too, you know, sweetie. You don't have to worry about bringing tables. I had to put a set of grapes in the auction, and this one is a big bunch of grapes, huge grapes, and you'll see that if you come. So I love this one too. This is a Carlton Fenton, but this is such a pretty pattern. If you take a look at it, you'll see the gold trim around the edge. It's if you collect Carlton, this is such a nice pattern to have, because it's just, I wonder if I can make this closer here. I don't think I can. Nope, I don't think I can actually bring it up. It'd be nice if I could. Nope, I'm monkeying around with it. But isn't that pretty? Isn't that inside pretty there? Ooh, I can make it bigger for me. It is really elegant. I think this is from the 1940s. But anyway, you try to start out, get everybody warmed up when you're doing an auction, and that's what I tried to do with some of the smaller items in the front. So this is another piece of Fenton. I tried to do Fenton lots every other lot, but we ended up having more Fenton than just general vintage. This one is Chinese, is it Chinese yellow? I think it is, very old Fenton. Timmy says, I know, John, help me take them down and get them to the barn. It will save you several trips this time. Yep. Dawn is having trouble navigating Auction Zip. I've searched Rosie's Auction House. Is that correct? Let me see right now if I can get that up for you, for everybody that's here tonight, if you want to see the album. you actually go into Auction House Deals and you look under Media, and there you'll see the album, and there'll be a May Tique Stock album, and I'll post that link for you. There you'll have more detailed pictures. There are actually 570 pictures for the auction, and that is the link. Okay. Yeah, I love that yellow too. Auction Zip isn't user friendly, but it's a way to advertise cheap. The ads there are only like $20. It gets a lot of exposure, and I thought it would be a good catalog. But this time I also did an album on Facebook. I thought that would be easier for all of you, and you'll see the pictures, and you'll just, it's really nice. Okay, this item is also Fenton. This is the green overlay with the beaded melon. This one has a light interior. This is classic Fenton. And this is, I don't know how to say it. Is it Goldschneider? Something like that. Goldschneider. Very good porcelain. She is just, she's got to be at least 12 inches tall. She is a beautiful figurine. She's number 7 in our sale. Easier using your auctioneer number for me. Yep, it could be. But this is exactly the format you're going to see it. These are exactly the pictures you're going to see at the auction. And you won't be able to bid from home, but you'll be able to track what we're doing in real time, and it'll be fun. Actually, George will be on here too. He's going to be auctioning a few items, so that'll be very interesting. George is going to bring some stuff for the sale, and so will Eileen, but that is not cataloged. It's just going to be bringing stuff. This is another piece of Carlton. I'm so partial to Carlton, and I love the pink crest on the top. I thought that was such a pretty piece. So this one is Van Briggle. And I started out with a pretty big collection of Van Briggle last year, and I'm down to where I don't have too much of it left. And this is one of several pieces that are in the sale in blue. Van Briggle is from Colorado. A double candelabra. Did they call it a candelabra? Maybe. And here's a turtle. Now this little turtle I think is a kibbe turtle. Trudy doesn't have anything in the auction this time. There are some Mendenhall pieces, and she's in the process right now of getting a lamp painted for September. So we have some pieces of Trudy's. But this is a Michelle Kibbe. I remember that. This is airbrushed and painted Michelle Kibbe. And this one is a Fenton, of course. Oh, this is cool. And if you come to Tique Stock and you look in the shop, you're going to see a lot of this kind of pottery. This one is a Bud Hoadley. It's a big pillow vase, and he is a very, very collectible pottery artist. And his stuff I consider investment pieces. He has the same style as Rick Wisecarver. And this piece is a big pillow vase, and it's just an investment piece. If you go see the pictures on Auction Zip or the Deals album, you'll see his signature on the bottom. It's just a wonderful piece, investment piece here, and it's super huge. So this is a Mandarin Red fan vase. I think they call it a fan vase. It is Fenton, probably from the 1920s. That is a beautiful piece. And mid-century decanter. Look at the stopper on this thing. This does glow cadmium, and it's quite large. I don't have the measurements here in front of me, but it's at least got to be 10-12 inches. Isn't it neat? If you have any questions, let me know, and it can be about anything. We're here tonight just to chat. You love the red. I do too. I really wanted to put some mid-century stuff in the auction, and this is from that collection near Fort Wayne, Indiana, and so it's really cool. And of course, here's the glossy Rosaline piece. I don't know the artist on this, but this is number 14. It's got a beaded melon bottom, and it's just the cutest little picture. Oh my goodness, look at the cookie jar. This is kitsch at its finest. It's got a reed handle, which is sometimes the handles on these, you see them unravel, and they just don't they just don't handle the years as well as the porcelain does. You hardly ever see them all tightly wound like this one is. It's just the sweetest little thing with the musical kittens on the bottom. And what auction would be complete without a little kitsch? There are going to be 200 pieces in the auction, in the cataloged auction. And George is going to be bringing some pieces, and so will Eileen, that will be put-ins. And they'll be put in throughout the sale. And I do that as a way of thanking them for coming. So George, I think, has 10 items in, and Eileen will have about the same. Well, thank you, Sylvia. All right. You had one similar to that, Timmy? Yeah. So this next piece is one that I had trouble getting rid of. It's been around here a long time, and I would not have guessed that this piece is Fenton, but it's a beautiful blush pink vase with morning glories on it. And it just is such a pretty delicate little vase. That was number 16. Then we got a bittersweet swung vase. Yep. The dimensions are in the catalog. It's over a foot, and it's bittersweet. It's 3 feet. So I would assume it's Ellie Smith. I don't have the notes in front of me, but it is in the sale. Hey, Judy Phillips. Where you been, girl? Nice to see you tonight. Do any of you have a bittersweet vase like this, or a swung vase in bittersweet? I'm just wondering. I should have put a couple more in the sale. I'm slowly but surely getting rid of some of my stuff. You need a piece of bittersweet? Yep. Here's the one. All right. Lotus Mist. This is a Lotus Mist stylized cat, and from what I hear, Lotus Mist is a really popular color. So I decided to put a few items in the sale, and this is our first one. This is a stylized cat with a dragonfly on it. Oh, everybody loves bittersweet. Isn't that funny how different colors will become popular so quickly? Who would have ever thought bittersweet would have just taken off like it has? But wow. I've been to estate sales where people have slept overnight just to get the bittersweet vases. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, so this looks like a minor piece of haul, but look at how big it is. It is super huge. It's like 20 inches tall. And I thought this was very cool. I try to put bigger pieces in the auction that I don't really want to ship. And this is a huge piece of haul, and I love how there is like a drapery tassel on both sides. Pretty pieces. If you look at this in the catalog, you'll see the other side is done differently, like Hall does, and you'll see more detailed pictures. But this is huge. That's why it's in the auction. It is a huge piece of haul, and I love those tassels. You remember when you could buy a bittersweet vase for $30? Me too. Me too. No bittersweet for Happy. Yep. Well, here's your chance, Happy. All right. Here we have another piece of Lotus, because like I said, at the time I was putting the auction together, I had noticed that Lotus Mist was really getting hot, so I decided to part with a few pieces. This is a beautiful Lotus Mist pedestal egg. And if you look closely, you'll see a lot of golden accents on this. This is a beautiful Fenton egg, and the coloring is Lotus Mist. It's gorgeous. Are you guys okay with this? Is this all right? Are you having fun tonight doing this? I don't want to bore you, but it gives you a chance to see what we've got coming up in a little slow motion format. Okay. All right. This one is, I think they call it an egret. Is that what it is? It is Murano. And this one is another one of those that I did not want to ship. Notice the neck. I can ship it, but I really don't want to. This one is super huge too, and you'll see it at Tique Stock. It's one that I hope somebody will take home with them and I won't have to deal with. Now, I think I remember them calling it an egret, an egret, I think. We have some Roseville in the sale. I try to put a little bit of everything for anybody that's coming. This is a piece of blue Burmese, and probably it's probably a kibbe bird. It's a long-tailed bird in blue Burmese, and that is a Fenton. All right, here is our first Victorian piece of the sale, and this reminds me of a candy cane. And it has a star top and a twisted handle. It is absolutely gorgeous. And this is Victorian era. I think it's Heroic. You'll see the handle has got the thorns on it. And it's just a beautiful basket. And this is a Victorian piece. So I try to put a little bit of everything in the sale. Here is a turtle. This is a glowy turtle. You'll see it glow in the pictures under a black light. It is custard Burmese and just delicately painted on top. Beautiful. And it is a turtle. Here you go for our Roseville lovers. This is another big piece. Somebody help me out with that pattern. Somebody help me out with that. Jessa, do you know what that one is? This is a huge piece, and you can tell. You can tell by how small the label looks on it there, the number. This is number 25. Beautiful piece. Has a very deco feel. Freesia. Okay, it is Freesia. And Jessa, would you say from the 40s? Because that's what I'm thinking. It's from the 40s. And it is in the brown. I love this. I love all the extra little wavy lines in it. Everything that makes it look so 40-ish. That's what I'm thinking. It's 40-ish. 40-ish. And very big. Another one I would love if somebody took it home. Okay. Okay. 1940s. This, I believe, is an occult piece. You'll see this one in the catalog. I love my art glass. I love my studio art, and I try to put things in the auction that are definitely going to be investment pieces, and this is one. This is number 26, and it's a beautiful vase. Check it out. If you like studio art, you will love this piece. That is gorgeous. Okay, and this one is for the mid-century lovers. I'm assuming it's Blanco. But this is also one of those big pieces that I don't want to ship. Crackle glass to the max. Beautiful green color that has just a touch of blue in it. And it is a huge water pitcher. It's just gorgeous. I love the lines on this. Very mid-century. And that one looks like it's number 27. What would we do without a Fenton dealer logo? This is number 28. It is in periwinkle. This is the oval logo. That's hard to say. Oval logo. And if you don't have a dealer logo, this is one of two in the sale, and this one is in periwinkle. Yeah, I like that one too. This one, I don't know what it is. I put it in the sale because it's studio art. I couldn't find any information on it. It is over 12 inches. It is beautiful cranberry color, and it has these little like dots on it, like a coin dot, but they're stretched as you go towards the top. I just found it a very interesting piece. I don't think there's a signature on it, but it's just gorgeous, and it's a very impressive piece. This one I just saw on one of our Fenton groups today. Somebody had this one up for sale, and it is a beautiful amethyst crest vase. Again, this is a very big vase, probably 10-12 inches, and I love how the purple flowers match the crest. And it has an opal swirl, and this one is definitely Fenton. We can tell that. It's just a gorgeous piece. And we just bought a collection of this kind of glass with the purple crest. So as we move forward, you will see in sales coming up that we're going to have a lot of other animals and things that match this flower and this crest, because this came from a collection. Um, it is pretty. All right. And this one is Jamie Marsh's husband. He loves the royal ducks, and this is a huge royal ducks fish. I'm not into the fish as far as being able to know them, but it is a huge fish. And you can say wow. Yes, you can say wow, because it is a wowzer. It is a wowzer. Uh, this one's, I think, it's over a foot. It's not quite 2 foot, but I think it's in the 20-inch range across. Is amethyst crest harder to find? It's hard. You can find it, but it's hard to find somebody that collects all of the same thing like this in amethyst and this flower. This flower is on a lot of animals and stuff in the collection, and it's got the French opal base. So, yeah. I'm going to take a little breather here and talk about coming into, let me see, can I move over? I can't move over. Let me take this down for a minute and see if we have any questions. We're going to leave off on 32. How do I move that down? Here we go. So, another thing, and I've said this before, you can come in on Thursday night if you're camping. We've got a lot of things going on Thursday as far as the food wagons probably coming in Thursday. The porta-johns are coming in. The rental campers are coming in. So Thursday night, we are going to be kind of setting up, and a lot of people will set up their displays on Thursday so that they're ready for Friday. So it's actually kind of cool to come on Thursday night and see how everything starts to come together. So that'll be Thursday. Friday, people ask me the hours, and I just say, well, we'll get around on Friday. So usually people start trickling in at about 10 o'clock. Of course, we like to all buy from ourselves too. This year, I'm doing more paper advertising. I have expanded my Facebook reach to, somebody was on the other day and said, hey, you need to stay away from the Fenton Buy and Sell group. You need to go to the community pages for different towns. So I've got a list of community pages within like a 30 mile area, 40 mile area of our house, and I'm trying to hit them a lot. And I hope to have better signs this time. My signs are too small, and I'm working on that to bring some more local people in. But Friday is more a get to know each other day, but there's a lot of people that come in too. The big day, of course, is Saturday for the auction. But we do also advertise the vintage market on estatesales.net and Auction Zip as a part of the auctions. So they'll be there. They should be there. Okay. If you have any questions, let me know. Timmy is setting up. Yep. Last year, what we did, we kind of set up and then we went into town and got something to eat. This year, I think if the weather is nice on Thursday, I think we'll just bring a pizza in, because Friday night we hopefully can go out to eat at the Takanchi Cafe for dinner. Heidi and chat. I was wondering if George has a limit on how many appraisals per person he is doing. No, there isn't, but I would suggest, we don't have a huge, everybody's going to get a chance to see George. I think it's the only place he goes where he actually stays here all weekend. So when you come, if you're having him do things at the appraisal fair, you might just want to have him appraise a couple items and then go back to the end of the line. You'll move up. He has the patience for everybody, but it'll give it a better flow if he has several people, bring in a couple items and then go right to the back of the line again. That's kind of how I sell for people. I let people bring 3 things in. I think that makes for a better YouTube video too. So that's what I would suggest. Dawn's going to be there Thursday too. Friday dinner sounds great. Yep. old-fashioned meatloaf dinner with Rosie's raspberry cream pie. And that'll be at the Concha Cafe. Okay. Yeah, I've never seen anybody with so much patience um, as George does. And I don't know if patience is the word, but he just takes the time for everybody. He will just talk about your item, and he would go through 10 items to appraise for you. That's why I said just do a couple and then move back to the end of the line, and the line will move up and you'll get another couple. And okay, let's continue on. Okay, number 32. Now, this is kind of a weird piece here because I got some stuff from a collector who bought things in threes. In threes. And so this is a very unusual piece, and he knew it, and he bought 3 of them. I think we sold one at the last sale, and I have another one in here again. This is a Heart Optic ring vase, very hard to find, and that's number 32. A collectible pattern here, but this vase is very limited in how many were actually produced. Okay, Brenda Schaefer will be there to set up. Yep, I have my list here of people who are setting up, and I'm checking and making sure I got everybody. George is generous for sharing his knowledge. Yes, yes he is. You'll be there Thursday later afternoon. Chicago is blocking my path. Okay. All right. So this one is the maker of this piece. I don't know who it is. I don't believe there's I may have described it in the catalog with a description, but to my memory, I don't think there's any maker on the bottom. It is beautiful. I love nudies, and this is a very deco piece of pottery. I love the blue, and it was a special piece to me, so I decided to put it in and see if anybody liked it as much as I did. Beautiful piece, about 10 inches tall, and that is early pottery. Okay. Hey there, Deb. This is item number 34. This is a wheat vase. This is Fenton. Wheat vases are very popular. That's why this one is in the sale. I particularly like the green crest on this, and I love the painting in the middle. Wheat vases are fun to collect because they're all different kinds of them. Same mold, different colors, and they're quite pretty. I like them, don't you? All right. This is a oxblood JIP, really wild bloom. And notice on the bottom, it has this great diamond pattern. I think this is a glowy one. And it is a beautiful JIP, Victorian era, way over 100 years old, with that oxblood rim on it. It's just gorgeous. All right, topaz. Here's a glowy one. This has got the rectangular top, and it's a very tall basket. I think it's 10, 11 inches tall, and it has the rectangular top. That's what makes this so unique. I love the topaz, but this is an older piece of Fenton, and the top is rectangular. That's the difference of this piece. That's why it's in there. And another Murano piece. Another huge Murano piece. Elegant, modern looking, and this came from one collection of Murano, and this is another one I really don't care to ship. It is huge. Definitely a showstopper. Let's put it that way. Okay, cute little Burmese Fenton lamb. Just as sweet as it gets. That's number 38. And if you look at the pictures on the album on Rosie's Auction House deal, or Auction Zip for Rosie's Auction House, you'll see the artist and everything. There's pictures of the artist on the bottom. So now, I have been going to sales lately where decanters are off the roof, crazy prices. I was at a sale 2 weeks ago, and the decanters were small. They weren't even big, and they were bringing $200. So this one is 2 foot tall at least, And we showed it with Mike the other day when he was on the morning show. So it's very big. And this is in the auction. Beautiful amethyst color. I think he said it was in poly. I love the little work along the bottom here. I think that's pretty. Just it's huge. It's huge. It's really amazing. You had it. Yep, I had it. I brought that out when Mike was with us. All right, and this is a Fenton water set in cranberry. There's 5 glasses and the pitcher on that one in cranberry. Yeah, that decanter has a wicked stopper. You're right. Oh, the Van Briggle butterfly. If you look closely, you'll see it. I'm a fan of this color of Van Briggle. It's like an eggplant color. I'm sure there's another name for it, but I just love that eggplant color. I think it's beautiful. And you'll see the embossed butterfly on there. Van Briggle. Okay, this one is a Trudy Mendenhall. And you'll see the Big Dipper above the cactus. So when I saw this piece, I put it in the sale because I could not believe this. This is not something I think Trudy would ever paint. This is a factory piece. It doesn't look like anything she would paint. And I was so surprised to see her name on the bottom. Was it, Deb? So anyway, this vase is in the auction. It's like a ginger jar, and but it's not supposed to have a top. If you buy this on site and you want a top, I can probably find one for it, but they weren't made to have the top, but it is the mold of the ginger jar. And that one is the Trudy Mendenhall. Marbles. Marbles. Who doesn't love marbles? These are in a glass rolling pin. And it is just stuffed with marbles. A lot of them glow. If you like marbles, we've got a rolling pin full of them. Another beautiful glossy rosaline egg. This is number 44. Glossy rosaline is just beautiful, and the glossy rosaline you don't see as often as kind of the satinized rosaline. Beautiful egg. And another fish. This one is infused with a beautiful flame color. I'm a fan of fish. This is one of the first items I actually cataloged for the auction. It was one of the first items I put in it. I didn't want to keep it because I knew if it stuck around too long, it would be mine. It's a beautiful fish. It's a big one too. Mulberry. Somebody said mulberry. Well, here's a piece. I think this is called Courtyard Garden. And this is mulberry, and you'll notice around the ring at the bottom and just above the top, there is gold frit. So it has a little sparkle. And the interesting thing about mulberry is I don't think it's ever going to be reproduced. I can't imagine the formula to make this glass and the steps it takes to make this color. Can you? I mean, I just can't. It's absolutely gorgeous. We have several mulberry pieces in this sale, and we're going to have more in September. We've got a big collection of mulberry that's here already, waiting for September. Man, oh man, is it lightning out. I thought we'd go through about, we're about halfway through the 100. I think we'll go through 100 tonight, and then maybe next week we'll go through the last 100. How does that sound? This is a rich wise carver piece, and it has got the swans on it. I think it's wise carver. Got this at a very, very exclusive sale that was south of Columbus. This guy was literally a millionaire, and his house was full of wise carver pottery and Bud Hoadley pottery, and I decided to put this beautiful piece up. It is a big piece and much prettier than this picture, an investment piece. All right, Lotus Mist, I told you I heard it was getting really popular, and it was the color to collect now. So this is a beautiful pop. I think those are poppies. in green lotus mist. Beautiful satinized lotus mist. Isn't that pretty? Tall basket. This is 11-inch basket. Wow, I love that one. And who doesn't like Weller Louisa? This is a tall oar, and just elegant. Yes, the whole idea is to as we get towards the 100, the middle of the sale, we get the bigger items, and then we move down from 100. It goes slowly up and then slowly down. This is a beautiful piece, and it's large too. Again, sexy, yes. Another one that I really don't want to pack, so I'm putting it in at the live sale, hoping somebody here will take it home. Beautiful, beautiful piece of Weller. This is an early piece of Fenton, and I love this color combination. Hard one to find. Number 50. It is a water pitcher, pink, with that black handle. Just very modern, contemporary feel, but it is vintage Fenton. I think it's pre-logo. Yes, 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 yes. I know what you mean. Another piece of Weller. This one is even earlier. This one I think is around 1920s, if memory serves. It was kind of interesting to me to have the rose on there, hanging from the ribbon. I didn't know if it had significance or not, but it's very old Weller. There's a name for it, and it's listed on the auction zip catalog, but a very early old Weller piece. And who doesn't like aqua opalescent? I think that's what they call it. Look at this. With the original brochure there, it's a fan vase, and isn't the color amazing on this one? This one is Fenton. A bottle, crackle glass, more than likely Blanco. This is another big, tall one. And it kind of matches that water pitcher. There's just a little more hint of blue in this. Gorgeous colors, just will really catch the light. I love that one. Fenton Flip. This is the Sunset Rose or Sunset Pink. I know, Sylvia. I love setting up the auctions. I think it's so cool. I love deciding which ones go in. This piece actually is, I can see the stretch along the top. This is stretch glass for those of you that collect the flip vases. Pretty pink sunset color, and it looks like it's got blueberries on it. Isn't that pretty? And here is another piece of probably occult. Notice the upside down heart. That's the first time I really saw that. Kind of a feathery pattern. I just love studio art pieces, as I said before, and this one's is a really nice piece of art glass. If you're looking for something that's studio art, there you go. John saw this picture and he wondered why I put it in, because he said we should have kept it. It reminds me of mint chocolate chip ice cream. Look at the handle. It's square. This is a Victorian piece. This was one of Robert's, and the color is so unusual, and it really, really glows. You'll see the glow in the auction zip catalog. I put it in because it was unusual, and you probably either like it or you hate it, but it is from the 1880s, 1910 era. Who likes this? I love it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was beautiful. You love that color? It's really cool. It looks beautiful lit up too. For the auction, I didn't want to put all the pictures here, because sometimes I took 5-6 pictures of each one. So with the auction, this is exactly how you're going to see it at the auction, except I'll be calling it. I just wanted one picture. But okay, this vase is absolutely incredible, and I think it's my favorite one of the sale. The description's in auction zip. It's 2 foot tall, and the colors are gorgeous. I saw one like it sell for like $200. It's beautiful, and the other side of this is just as pretty. This is a gorgeous piece. If I were to buy one piece at the sale, it probably would be this one. Something makes me wonder if it's Russian. I don't know why I haven't pulled up the auction zip catalog. Let me see if I can. I'm on my newer computer, and I don't know if I can get on here. Let's see. I have all the descriptions on auction zip, but I don't have the link here. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh. Let's see if it comes up. I don't have the link right here, so I got to pull it up. And we'll see if it comes up here. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, it's big. It is super huge. We'll see if my catalog comes up. Let's see. I'm on the wrong computer for it to just pull up by my auction number. We'll see if it comes up. It is just gorgeous. Okay, this one is Fenton, and I put it up because it's a very rare color. It's hard to find. Notice the two shades of the pink and a light pink crest. This computer is so slow. I doubt I'm going to be able to pull it up. But anyway, this is Fenton, and if I remember right, it's pre-logo. And this is just such an unusual color. Kind of has that Jacqueline pattern going on the bottom. It reminds, yep. One of those that it's a really special piece, and so I decided to put it in the sale. And that one is Fenton. Blanco. This one is Blanco. It has the original sticker on it. And it is just very mid-century. You can see the sticker there. I love it. It's like a sunshine sunflower yellow, and it is a big piece. That's number 59. And you see the logo has the handmade hand. Somebody said that hand was actually one of the founders. It was the logo was designed after one of the founders' hands. I think that one of the grandfathers or something. I don't know. I can't remember the story, but there is a story about it. Okay, here is another bowl. This one is a unique color in the yellow overlay. Didn't make this very long. It has the ivory on the inside and the beaded melon bottom, and that one is Fenton. This one is a little pink swan or duck. It's from that Murano collection. And like I said, I try to put a little studio art and pottery in it along with the Fenton so that we attract collectors from every gamut. So this is for the art glass collector. Big piece. And talk about big, here we have the Topaz Sunflower Ginger Jar. And yes, that is the right top. This is a huge jar, and it glows under a black light, and the top is made to match some of the pinks that you see in the flowers. So it's just a gorgeous piece of topaz, one you're not going to find very often. And beautiful big sunflowers on this piece, and it glows. Okay, let's continue. This is George's. He did send me a picture of 2 animals to put in the sale, which I did. So this hippo is George's hippo, and it is in blue Burmese. And he's just as cute as can be in his little coveralls with his flower. I can't recall the artist, but this one is George's. So when you see him in the sale, I don't know if he'll be selling it, but it's George's little hippo. He looks kind of sad, doesn't he? He looks kind of sad. I know, he's cute. Okay, we had the aqua opal fan vase, and this is the fish bell. Another one, this color is like mulberry. I don't think they're ever going to recreate it. It's just, it would be so difficult to. Notice how it starts out with kind of like this light sapphire blue and kind of melts into this marigold color. It's so beautiful. And if you like fish like I do, this is a super hard piece to find, and it's just gorgeous. Great one to pick up because this color is so hard to find. Oh, I love that. Okay, this has been getting a lot of attention. This is a light, and it's I guess it's a pineapple, but it is super huge, and it's got these like acrylic balls on it. I don't know, and it's very mid-century, very sought after. And if you look at the catalog, you'll see how it glows. It's just amazing. It's amazing lit up. I was just so excited when I found this lamp. The leaves on top are kind of like plastic, but these are like kind of like a lucite or something. It glows really, really neat. There's pictures of it lit up. This piece has been getting a lot of attention. Our mid-century collectors are just loving it. Again, we are real heavy on Lotus Mist in this auction. This is a hurricane lamp. It's a two-piece hurricane lamp in Lotus Mist. Beautiful wispy flowers. And used to put a candle in them. Nowadays, they're putting tea lights in them. Absolutely gorgeous. You see it's got the original sticker. Ah, some more kitsch. Is this Miss Dainty? I think that's what this is. We've got the creamer and the sugar in great condition. Very, very sought after. And these are just adorable. Look at the eyelashes. If you like this, give us a thumbs up. I am tending to like the kitsch more and more now. I think, yes, so cute. Look at that face. Okay, so that's number 67. We're going to move on. A large cranberry vase. This is one I don't want to ship. It's super big. So much space between the bottom of the basket and the handle. I just decided I would put it in sale. Maybe somebody would take it home for me and save me the shipping on this. Beautiful, beautiful rim on this one. A super huge basket. Hi, Russell. It's just super huge, but it's in this sale, so I don't have to ship it. Maybe. Oh, I know those lashes. Let's look at that again. That face is just adorable. Look at that puggy little nose. I would guess these are from the 40s. Somebody probably can correct me. Eyelashes are everything in Kitschville. Okay. All right, this one is called an elephant trunk vase, and it's a Terry Kreider. It came from a collection we had a couple years ago. Probably we still had it. Probably was a no pay or something. This is Terry Kreider was from Ohio. He passed away a few years ago now, and he's known for not doing anything the same. We were talking about that the other day on the 10 at 10. This has got a very pretty feathering drapery type pattern down here. He would work for a few years and then get bored with what he was doing because he didn't want to. He worked with all different kinds of formulas and glass colors and treatments, and he didn't like to do anything the same. And when he started to feel like he wasn't fresh anymore, he was just getting tired, then he would just stop, and he would quit making glass for sometimes years at a time. So his stuff's very special. Vase number 57 is a Russian vase signed. Yes, yep. That big vase is Russian. I thought I remembered that. I apologize for not having the catalog open here for me to look at. I didn't even think about that. Okay, 70 is a Rick Wise Carver. This is a big pillow vase style vase. Beautiful. He's mostly known for his Indians and his wildlife. But Rick did every kind of medium. He's known for his pottery, but what an artist he was. His stuff is going to just increase in value. I collect it myself. I put this one up because but he did not collect. He did not do a lot of the portrait vases as much as he did Indians and stuff like that. Just very pretty, very expressive piece. I love that piece. It's huge too. Oh, talking about a shipping nightmare. Look at this one. This is number 71. The neck on this is incredible. This one's got to be. I'm not looking at auctions, but I would. This is tall. This is over a foot tall, if I recall. And it is super cool, super super tall, and it's in the sale because it's hard to pack. If you're watching at home and want to do an absentee bid on it, I'm not saying I won't pack it. I'm just saying I hope I don't have to pack it. That's number 71. Okay, this one is a Louise Piper egg. That's why it is in the sale. It's Louise Piper. And for those of you that like Louise, we have a collection of hers in this sale. We're going to finish that collector's items in the next sale, but we just picked up more Louise, and we have several lamps, and just, oh my gosh, the most breathtaking vases that will start selling in September and then a year from now. Where do you bid? Julie, good question. So let me go ahead and remove this for a minute so I can talk to you. So Judy, there's two ways that you can place a bid. You can go to auctionzip.com and look up Rosie's Auction House, and you'll see the catalog there, which is basically the photo gallery. And you can go through and look at the pictures and just send me an email or PM me with the number that you'd like, a description of it, and your high bid. So I'll try to post, as we get closer, I'm trying to do posts every day. Go to Rosie's Auction House Deals. That's probably got the most information on the sales and stuff. But I'll post that for you on one of the Facebook pages so that you can see it. And you can just go in there and bid. Or you can go to Rosie's Auction House Deals. I think, let me see, maybe it's still up here. Yes. This is the link for the catalog or the album on the Deals page. So if you're not a member of Deals, join it, and then you can see that album. Yep. And just look at that album, and you can bid off there too. Just let me know. And if you've got a special piece you're interested in, we'd be happy to take an absentee bid. Okay. So this is Louise Piper. We're going to go through 100 of the items tonight, and we'll do the next 100 next week. Okay. That's Louise Piper in beautiful blue. Another Murano piece. This is the Lovebirds. Another big, impressive piece. If you like the art glass, it's just gorgeous. This is Carnival Red. This is Fenton. Iridized to the max. This is also a big piece. If you wait till you see this in person, it's just beautiful. And the color you can see from the picture is just amazing. It throws off so many different colors here. Beautiful red Carnival. This is a piece of Victorian glass, and it's a rose bowl. It's got this beautiful crackle type effect, and I think this one glows. If you look on the catalog, you'll see more pictures of it. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Different. That's why I wanted to put it in. Another piece of Lotus Mist. This is a picture. beautiful color, and I believe that's a church there. And this is a nice big piece, and it's just got a beautiful scenery on it. The color is amazing, so it made the sale, made the grade. Another piece of Thomas Kreider, or Terry Kreider, excuse me. This one glows, and it is a beautiful custard color, and this is Terry Kreider. He was from the Ohio area. Just passed away. It hasn't even been 5 years. Mulberry, number 78, is a beautiful basket. Look at that color. I'm just really impressed at how this is made. I mean, look at the color here, how it fades from the beautiful violet to the gorgeous blue. Mulberry is a very good color right now too. Beautiful mulberry basket with the original Fenton sticker. And another oxblood JIP here. This one will glow under a black light. 1880s era. And I love this one. It's got the little, they took a tool and they kind of poked it. It gives it a really cool effect. And this is an old piece. This came from Medina. This was Roberts from the Glass House. And it was a special enough one that I decided to put it in the middle of the sale. It's gorgeous. It's big too. Dave Fetty Turtle. There you go. Number 80 is our first piece of Dave Fetty. And this is a turtle. Dave Fetty is, of course, the master craftsman at Fenton Art Glass. He's worked there his entire life, except for a few years he worked at Blanco. A Cathis, which is Scottish paperweight. A very special one. You'll have to look at the pictures. And this one is, I believe this is the Scottish one. Gorgeous paperweight. I only would put stuff in this sale if it was just extraordinary. This one is. It's beautiful. Okay, this is in the middle of the sale. I think this is a Louise Piper. I can't remember by not seeing the bottom, but I'm pretty certain this is Louise. Look at how the Burmese has captured that sunset. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, we can't do a sale without Dave. All right. This one's got to be Louise. Okay, look at this. Who doesn't love this one? A donkey and cart, number 83, iridized pink. This is Fenton. There's a Fenton sticker still attached to it. This is a 2-piece set, and it is the donkey and the cart. I have to say, now that I'm thinking about this, if there's anyone out there that has this pink donkey or has a milk glass donkey, I have this cart in the box as a single piece. So just keep that in mind. If you're looking for it, or you are looking for it in the future, I don't know what to do with it, but I have the cart. But this one for the auction is the entire set, number 83. The donkey in the cart. Isn't that cute? Okay, another huge piece. This is from the Barber era. I think this one is Fetty signed, but it's huge. Way huge. Matter of fact, I have one here that is similar size. I can show you. I think I do. So I have one similar in size, but mine's even smaller here. I'm going to show it to you. This is a beautiful piece, and it glows. Let's take this off of here. This is mine, and that one is bigger. Mine's in custard. I'll probably end up selling this at some point. But it's bigger than this one. It's just an amazing piece. Super, super huge. And I love the custard with the blue. That's kind of unusual. That's why it is towards the center of the sale. It's a beautiful piece. This is just a decanter. It's just super big. And so I put it in the auction here. It's a swirl decanter, and it's got to be over 21 inches. It's big. Another piece of Fetty. This is the turquoise hanging hearts, and that's a bigger vase than what it looks with the hanging hearts. Ah, who knows what this is? This is Van Briggle, and what a piece. She is gorgeous. Number 87 is the Van Briggle Mermaid, I guess. I guess it's a mermaid, although I can see her feet, but she came up as a mermaid. She is beautiful. Van Briggle. It's one of the best pieces of Van Briggle I've ever had. I think we had a nudie last spring, but this one is just gorgeous. Number 87 is the Van Briggle. Wow. If you like pottery, that is gorgeous. Mary Gregory, number 88. You probably recognize this mold from Fenton. It's the big 12-inch vase, and it's Mary Gregory style, white enamel on cranberry. You can see the gal riding her little bike. Normally there's an animal in these Mary Gregory style prints, but there she is. That is Fenton, number 88, and that's a big cranberry vase. Pretty. Remember, if you have any questions at any time, just let me know if I can help you out as the event gets closer. So let's talk a little bit here. Let's take a little break and talk about it some more here. So we talked about Thursday and Friday. Friday night we're going to the Tacancha Cafe. We'll go there for dinner. They're only open one night a week, so they're excited to host our Friday evening supper. Saturday is the big auction day, but I purposely scheduled the auction to start at noon so that people would come early for the sale and shop the booths. And so there's usually a lot of activity on Saturday. The auction starts at noon, usually goes till about 4 o'clock. Saturday, we do have a food wagon on site all day long, and it's just going to be a great day. George is going to be auctioning. Mike will be helping us with the auction also. Everything's volunteered. Eileen is our auction manager. So it's just a really fun day, and you're going to have a great time getting to know everybody. So if you are coming, please bring your own chairs. I've said it before, but I can't stress it enough. There's nothing worse than wanting to stay the whole day and forgetting your chairs. You're going to want to bring them so that you can set up under a tree or visit with somebody, or we're going to run out of chairs at the auction. We always do. And you can set your chairs up outside and watch the sale. It's just really important that you remember to bring your chairs because we're always short on chairs. Okay. Any other questions? We're going to go through 100. We're almost there. Are you liking this? Do you want me to do the next 100 next week? Let's go ahead and add this to the stage. All right. 89 is a beautiful picture. I think this one is probably, it's mid-century. I don't know the maker of it, but another really big one. I love the lines on this and the color. Okay. Sample. Ah. This is a sample. It's marked a sample and just so pretty. Well, you can rewind it, Tammy. Rewatch it. This is a raspberry iridized vase, and it's a sample piece. I got this from a collector south of Akron, and it is just beautiful. I just can't say enough about this. And the picture kind of depicts the color very well. Okay. Oh, there she is, the little bluebird butter dish. If you are a bluebird collector, you know how difficult this one is to find. She is in excellent condition. Oh, Stacy, Stacy, Stacy. My girl, you're coming to visit. You'll find out. If you've been to Tique Stock, She'll find out how I come up with all these things. I've got so much stuff. I can't wait to meet you, Stacy. I just can't wait. Anyway, the little a bluebird butter dish is just adorable. You could use it for butter or cheese dish. If you're a bluebird collector, they are looking for these like crazy. Crazy. She is so cute. Look at those big eyes. One of my favorite pieces. Okay, this lamp, now we're getting towards the middle of this, and we'll continue next week. We had a collector that you might recall. I went down when we met Parker. We went to the Roanoke area and we bought this collection, and this came from that area. This is a beautiful custard Burmese lamp with the original Fenton tag there, and this is got hummingbirds on it. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's huge. Hi, Cindy. Sometimes if you don't take the time to look at every single picture, you just don't appreciate it. And I wanted you to have a chance to see it if you wanted to absentee bid. It was, I think, Sylvia's idea, and I just took her up on it. So we'll do this next Tuesday too. Okay, this is George's. He had two animals that he did get pictures to me of, and one of them was the hippo. The other one is this little custard Burmese frog. And this is George's piece. The lamp was not painted by Trudy. I don't know who that was. Trudy is painting some lamps right now, or she's going to be painting some lamps right now for our September show. Isn't that cute? Yeah, that is George's frog. Okay, 94 is, whoa, another beautiful, hard to find piece. This is the turquoise silver crest cake plate. You guys know better than I do about the year. I'm saying 40s or 50s, maybe 60s, but hard to find the beautiful pastel turquoise cake plate. Look at the silver crest. I think they might call it crystal crest on pastel. I don't know, but you know what I mean. That's number 94. Beautiful cake plate. No, she doesn't have any lamps in this one. Maybe in the fall. Beautiful. Another one. It's in the sale because I don't really want to pack it. Okay, we got some Hollywood Regency, and this piece surprised me for what it brings online. That's why I put it in the middle of the sale. If you're into Hollywood Regency, this is the piece for you. It is a stunning piece. All the prisms are there, and it's got the candy dish on top. Very cool, very trendy right now. Hollywood Regency, gorgeous piece. And here is a Dave Fetty, number 96. Another big piece. This is one of his pulled feather vases. We are so happy to offer this right in the middle of the sale. Beautiful piece of Dave Fetty, signed by Dave, number 96. And another piece of Dave. This is a sitting cat. I think he made this one at Henderson Hall. And this is a blown cat, number 97, signed by Dave on the bottom. And that is from Mr. Dave Fetty, personal friend. I just think the world of Dave. And we've got a few pieces of his. Now this is Lotus Mist in green. This is a huge, huge fan vase. You might recognize this mold in Silvercrest. They used it, and there was again, it's super, super big. I don't really want to ship this. I will if you win it, but this is one of those that is huge. It's huge. You're never going to find a piece of Lotus this big in your life. And I will try as we get closer to take some shorts. I'm going to start setting up the auction this week. And when I pull these out, I'll take some videos so you can get an idea of how big they are. This is huge. All right, we're almost done here. Oh, is this not adorable? This is a ladybug cookie jar. And when I visited Dolores a couple months ago, we found this on our trip. She is a full-size cookie jar, and she is a ladybug, a blue ladybug, and she is adorable. Too Cute Kitsch had to be in the sale. She's just so cute. And this is our last item for tonight. This is a Louise Piper. And you see this, Louise painted this crest. Trudy did something like this in her last sale where she painted the crest. Louise does it here. I don't know if those are robins, but this is a beautiful Louise Piper nappy dish. So cool. So did you have a favorite tonight? Did you have a favorite? I think my favorite is that Russian vase. I think that is so cool. Next Tuesday, we'll show you the decanter set, the liquor set. We have that coming up very soon. So we'll try to come back on next Tuesday night and show the last 200 items in the sale. So I will post, matter of fact, I should post in the description the link. But once again, if you are not a member of Rosie's Auction House Deals on Facebook, if you want to join that site, there is an album there that's very easy to look at. It's a little bit easier than getting into AuctionZip. That's why I did it. The link is in comments, and you can go in there and see the catalog. Again, if you want to absentee bid, just send me a note, maybe a screenshot with the item and your maximum bid. We will never, I don't believe in auctioneers that start things out at a, we're not going to take your bid. If you bid 50 on something, we're not going to start it at 50. We are going to start it with the house bid. When the house bid is exhausted, we'll look at our our absentee bids, and we'll start taking bids from that point. So if you bid $100 on something, you could very well get it for 50 if there's no other bidding. So feel free to do that, and it's there for you. We will shut down absentee bidding. I think last year we did it the morning of the sale, but we will shut down absentee bidding probably the day before the sale, so that we can get all our absentee bids organized for the person that will be representing you at the sale. You thought number 90 was stunning? I got to go back and look. 90? What was 90? Oh, yes. Barb likes this. That's her favorite piece of the night. That is a pretty piece, Barb. You picked a good one. Okay. All right, guys, I am going to let you go. I'm going to do the ad for tomorrow's show. We are going to do a 10 at 10. I already have it set up. So we're going to go ahead and do some Jim Shore tomorrow. I have some in boxes, and I have some sitting here. This is an example of one of them that will be up tomorrow. So they're kind of unadvertised, but we're going to put those up. And we will just see you in the morning at 10 o'clock. And maybe Eileen will be joining me. I don't know if she is or not. So good night, Tammy. I didn't see you looking. Tammy's Dynamic Dash Hounds. Also, feel free if you have any questions at all. You can get a hold of me, and I'll post my email here. If you're watching on the rewind, if you have any questions at all, drop me a line, and I'll let you know anything you need to know about Tique Stock. Okay, guys, we will talk to you later, and we'll finish this next Tuesday. Later, Gators.